two thieves are seen taking gems and other significant things from the grave of a dead lady. Afterward, the steward of the memorial park, Masan, got them and snatched anything they had accumulated. Before long we see that the steward himself needed every last bit of it, including the golden tooth of the dead lady. In any case, he lost the golden tooth and was chomped by a rat. He came to pay his obligation with anything assets he might search from the dead. He was taken steps to think of something more significant, or, in all likelihood he would be placed in a casket. Scared, he went to see one of his companions, Dooley, who was working at the funeral home. He gave him a fluid medication or something, in return for noticing the bodies in the mortuary. Nonetheless, Masan neglected to track down any golden teeth among the dead bodies. Afterward, he saw the body of a well-off delivery dealer who had numerous golden teeth. Dooley attempted to prevent Masan from causing any damage to the body as he was a vital man. Afterward, Masan discovered that the family was wanting to keep the saber, talented to the man by ruler George, in the final resting place. Masan then intended to take the saber from the coffin. In any case, when he opened the coffin after it was covered, he saw the rats had previously taken the entire body and were taking off with it through a man-sized opening in the ground. He realized that he needed to get the saber, or, more than likely individuals he was obliged to would kill him. Masan followed the path of the rodents and experienced various issues. Afterward, he encountered an enormous rat, and he took shots at it. It didn't help him much, and he wound up in a spot brimming with human skeletons. There he found the saber and furthermore a golden memento for certain dreadful images engraved on it. The memento was on the neck of a skeleton, and when Masan took the memento from it, it shouted and snatched Masan. After a great deal of battle, Masan inadvertently killed the Goliath rat and prevented the skeleton from pursuing him. Afterward, he found light through the opening that finished in another casket that was at that point covered. Masan realized he was totally caught, and abruptly he saw the rats coming at him. From that point onward, the two criminals were seen once more, and this time they opened the coffin where Masan was lying dead. Various rats were emerging from his body. The movie ends here. And here is the ending explained. What was the Black Church? And how did Masan end up in a coffin? The situation was going all around. Subsequent to finding out about the saber, Masan appealed to God to assist him with having this open door. Fundamentally, he requested that he let him have the saber before the rats. Just after his request, he had a nightmare where he was covered with rats. He would not completely accept that it was how God was attempting to warn him. In any case, from the time he began following the path of the rats, he experienced numerous admonitions. To start with, he nearly got himself dazed by a sharp base of a tree. Afterward, while attempting to shoot a rat, he shot his left foot. From that point onward, the monster rat had each a valuable open door to kill him, however didn't. Indeed, even after he took shots at it, it just scratched him. Every one of these signs was attempting to prevent him from going to the Black Church. Yet disregarding every one of the admonitions, he at long last wound up there. A Black Church is a religion place where individuals accumulate to look for an evil spirit of some kind. We saw the seat of a devil, and directly before it, there was the skeleton with the memento. It had a signal like petitioning the evil spirit. The Black Church offered Masan all that he was searching for. He even saw the skeletons, however he was excessively inept to comprehend what could occur assuming he continued with his avarice. In any case, it was the evil presence that killed the monster rat and halted the skeleton. The presence alone opened up another way for Masan. If by some stroke of good luck he could comprehend that he was not directed by the light, however by murkiness alone. All that appeared as though an arrangement organized by the devil of the Black Church on the grounds that Masan was just following his senses from that second until he wound up in the casket. Thus, it was Masan's veracity that drove him to the Black Church and afterward the dimness that drove him to his destruction. Afterward, the rats involved his body as a vessel and began living inside it. Thus, Masan wound up dying, offering his body to the graveyard rats. Thanks for watching and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you wouldn't miss any great upcoming movies.